Hey, Dr. Karen Can, and on this week's Spiritual Medicine Digest, wow, what a week it's been! These energies that are flowing are pretty intense, and it's really been about letting go and transformation. So let me give you a little bit more details on what exactly we're letting go lately. So on the emotion code chart, the most common emotions I'm finding this past week, and it's been similar over the weeks, has been in row 2 and row 4. Despair, we're continuing to release quite a bit of old inherited despair. And guilt. Guilt seems to be a huge one this week, and you may be noticing that we're really doing a lot of detoxing, and not just physical detoxing, but detoxing of mental and emotional energies. Now, the emotional energies have been detoxing for quite a long time, so that's not a new thing. But what's really interesting this week is some of the mental energies detoxing, specifically post-hypnotic suggestions. Yes, so these are negative suggestions placed in your energy field. Basically, you were hypnotized from entities in the past, or even television, or even, school teachers meaning well, anything from money is evil to I will be abandoned. Um, I'm not supported, all these sort of post-hypnotic suggestions. Movies are really great for post-hypnotic suggestions too, romantic relationships. So don't be surprised if there's some pretty huge life changes going on for people, maybe even yourself. So that could mean a complete 180-degree career change. It could be people that are in romantic partnerships splitting up suddenly. It could be a sudden move that seems out of the blue, and we are being asked to be our true selves. So as we release these layers, these huge transformations can happen, and you'll just see it all over. And sometimes people leaving, in other words dying, basically checking out, they can't tolerate the new energies. And if they do survive the energies, they are completely transformed and have decided to stay. So if they got really sick, and have accepted, the new energies, healing energies, and decide to stay, they are forever transformed, as you can imagine. So we're still releasing a lot of microbial toxins, so like old parasite toxins, fungal, mold, extraterrestrial infection toxins. So a lot of the old stuff just wishing to peel away, peel away, peel away. It's pretty amazing stuff. And let's see, what else did I write on here? Microbial toxins. Oh, yeah, you know what? Last week, there was a whole bunch of people in reversed polarity. So if last week you had some difficulty or continue to have difficulty sleeping, you were anxious, things that were working are no longer working, you have more pain or symptoms, it could be that you have reversed polarity. Now, why did this happen? Well, a lot of it was actually still releasing some old stuff. So old toxins, old post-hypnotic suggestions and things like that, and just correcting that one thing with the body code healing system. We were able to correct the polarity. On the other hand, there were quite a few people that had scalar energies, meaning that the geoengineering, the HARP, the energies that the military uses to change and create storms. Don't ask me why, they just do it. Um, those can affect people in a really negative way in their physical bodies, and so they can get basically so stressed in their energetic body they go reverse, and that means that their energy is running backwards, and so basically your body doesn't really work in that backward state. I mean, it can be temporary, but sometimes people stay like that for weeks and then they feel horrible, and then we have to do a correction. So if you were part of my Holistic Health Transformation Program, you already know how to correct your polarity. We taught you a tapping technique, so just a reminder for those that are watching this that are part of that program to do that polarity tapping. And as well, of course, you have your energy tools like LifeWave Eon patches to help you with correcting polarity and brain balance as well. And so just expect that there's a lot of transformation going on, and so letting go is a huge theme. And for those of you that are having trouble in your business, possibly, you may find that there's a lull. There's a little bit of lull. There's space in your schedule schedule. There's just not a lot of people buying things, and we have these cycles that we go through. Life isn't just like, going on this exponential growth phase, which seemingly they believe the economy should be doing that, but it's kind of silly. Everything in life is in cycles: life and death, life and death, life and death. So these cycles, and we keep resisting these cycles. So when there's a down cycle and there's a downturn in the weather, there's a downturn in our business, sometimes we can get so frustrated with it and wonder, what's wrong with me? What did I do wrong? And you know what? It's nothing to do with anything that you did wrong. It's an opportunity for us to rest, which is really, really important, especially in the winter months here in the Northern Hemisphere. It's an opportunity for us to rest and go within and see what is serving me, what is not serving me. And if you're so busy, you don't have that time to do that. So if your business is in a little bit of a lull, instead of getting anxious over it, and I can understand you getting anxious over it, you can go, oh, wow, okay, it must be one of those things where the energy is downturning. It's a time of inner reflection and rest. So then you can then go and say, okay, what parts of my business aren't serving me? Start to feel what is and what isn't. And if you have a business that's weather dependent, guess what? You're not necessarily in control of the weather all the time. I mean, yeah, we can do weather magic. We talked about that in my holistic health transformation course, how to do weather magic and change the weather. However, sometimes life is just what it is. Mother Earth does what it wants to do. If it's not a storm that's created by man, then, or lack of storms in some cases, here in the Northeast, then it's time for you to reevaluate yourself and reevaluate your business. Is this truly sustainable? And how can we serve and be abundant and enjoy our lives and not necessarily worry about being dependent on all these outer factors. So that's a Spiritual Medicine Digest for this week, and I hope you have a wonderful week. And please subscribe to my videos down below. You can hit the subscribe button. And my blog, go to KarenCan.com. And if you don't have, if you're not on my mailing list, actually, you don't have a copy of my book, Guide to Healing Chronic Pain, you can go ahead and get your free 6-chapter excerpt where we talk about brain balance, and right on the web page. You just go to www.karencan.com, put your name and email address, and you'll get access to 5 of my Fast Track Your Healing classes absolutely free. And you can check out my holistic health transformation program too. We have a private Facebook page where we keep posting updates on what's going on and new information. And so we really, really enjoy everyone that's in the group. Take care. Have a great week. Bye.